has come. For 300 years, we prepared, we grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power.
So I don't know how many of you out there have Amazon Prime. It is a thing, and there's actually some pretty good stuff over there. But here's something you might not know. You can actually upload user-generated content over there. In fact, they're kind of setting up to be an actual competitor to YouTube in some ways. Now, I haven't really done too much with Amazon Prime Video, but I have been watching it because they actually seem like they could maybe stack up against YouTube a little bit. And that's a pretty good thing, I think. I think YouTube desperately needs a competitor. And I think one of the companies that can do that is Amazon. You know, everyone always says, you know, there's BitChute. I made a BitChute, you know. It doesn't get much action. And I don't know how to upload videos at the same time. If anyone knows how to do that, like, apparently you can do automatic uploading because it takes forever to upload a video over there. It's got a long ways to go. If you want something that can pop up and take them on right now, Amazon is probably one of the companies that can likely do that. And I think they're trying to do that. I think there's going to be some big announcements coming. And I think you're going to see Amazon kind of really push against them in a lot of ways. But we'll see what happens. All I know is right now you have people like Vox, who I'm sure you remember from all the fiascos last spring with old Mr. Mazza and the Crowder stuff. Everything that went on pretty much brought on another adpocalypse and just made things worse on YouTube. And it's probably going to get worse, I would imagine. It'll just keep getting worse, especially as the year goes on. But Vox, never to disappoint, has decided they're going to step in now and go after Amazon Prime. So the dark underbelly of Amazon Prime Video. Nearly 2/3 of the videos on Amazon's streaming service are user-generated content. Lots of them are odd. Now, just reading that title, you think, well, this isn't that harmless. I mean, they're just talking about goofy stuff. And that's where they take the article at first. At first, they bring up this, which is just kind of a weird video. Surprise eggs, learn colors, candy, baby doll bath time. This is obviously one of those weird like clickbait videos that you used to see. Obviously, a video like this probably is not going to fly on the new Copa YouTube, but look how quick they move the goalposts on this. So it starts off like this. Amazon Prime Video has won lots of attention in recent years for its highly produced, critically acclaimed originals like Fleabag, The Marvelous Miss Maisel, and Transparent. What's less known is how the streaming service relies heavily on often bizarre user-uploaded content. And there's the real problem, isn't it? User-uploaded content. Because here's the thing, and this is, I think a lot of people touch on this point, and it's true. The main problem that a lot of these companies and journalists have is that user-generated content takes focus off them. Okay, somebody like me, I've mostly, for the most part, built this channel just through putting videos up and talking about what I have to say. I did it myself. I didn't need a Vox to prop me up. I didn't need a Wall Street Journal to pop me up. I was just literally had an opinion to share on a lot of things. And that's what I've been doing pretty much the entire time I've been on YouTube, is just sharing my opinion on things. If it's reviewing a comic to talking about Sonic, that's what I do. Now, the problem is they want you to only hear those opinions from approved people with blue checks and so on, who are terrible people, by the way. Just the whole Kobe thing, that's just really been the big eye-opener, I think. Should be for a lot of people who've been on the fence with these blue checks. The whole thing with Kobe and how they went after him. Literally minutes after his announcement of passing. That was absolutely disgusting. But that's the key word right there. User-uploaded content. That's got to go. So now, Amazon Prime's getting big. Amazon Prime's making headways. They have a lot of user-uploaded content. Well, we better jump on that real quick. That's pretty much the thinking here. That's why you have Wall Street Journal doing ops on it now. Vox is jumping in. That'll probably be the next big thing for them to go after now, is Amazon Prime. Now, will they be stupid and bend the knee before they even get big? We'll see what happens. But anyway, as the Wall Street Journal points out in a new feature, some 2/3 of the titles on Amazon Prime Video are uploaded by users, and although you might expect Amazon to be selective in what ends up on the subscription-based service, that is not the case. Now, I do want to point out, I don't know the steps to make videos on Amazon Prime. I haven't fully looked into it yet. I've just been kind of looking at it and watching what they're doing and reading some of the stuff that's been coming out on how they're basically kind of going to take on YouTube. It's not going to exactly be the same. You got to sign up for it. Kind of like, you got to sign up with YouTube, right? If you want their ad-free version, and if you want to watch stuff like Cobra Kai, which is actually a pretty good show, you have to pay for the YouTube subscription service. But you don't have to sign up for YouTube if you want to watch user-generated content. I believe with Amazon Prime, you have to sign up. You can't just watch, everything that's on there. And what they're going to do is they're going to point out a lot of the crazy wild documentaries. Like we got this whole World War II group UFO documentary. You can see it right here. I can't say the name because it's YouTube. I mean, History channels literally get taken down now for talking about actual stuff that happened during wars. History, like school history that you would learn in school, well, that's now being taken off of YouTube. It's really crazy stuff going on. But it's basically about, were they doing something with UFOs? I've seen those conspiracy videos before. They're actually very entertaining. I find a lot of that stuff interesting and fun to watch. The problem is YouTube is getting rid of a lot of that. It's still kind of there, but it doesn't get recommended. So if you like to watch a lot of the UFO stuff, which I do, you gotta go look for them now because they're not going to get recommended, and it makes it tough to find new people. But nevertheless, this is the kind of stuff that they bring in to attack Amazon Prime. It's a lot of the same kind of rhetoric that they've used with YouTube. Now they've really ramped that up of recent, trying to say everybody hangs out on the right side, the far right side. They're all crazy. And so on and so on. How terrible all these people are. Oh, Star Wars, Last Jedi, they don't like those. They don't like that movie where they're terrible istophobes. It's really the same language, because I'm not going to read this whole article. This is going to be a shorter video than that. This is nothing interesting here. All it is them gearing up to go after Amazon Prime and really throwing a lot of the same rhetoric in there, saying, oh, this is going to prop up, really bad stuff, and we got to look out for the consumer. Basically, what they're doing is they're saying, listen, consumers are getting on there, and they don't know that it's user-generated content. Listen, we just want you to move an inch here. We just want you to bend the knee a little bit and just mark that it's user-generated content. Make sure that everyone knows the approved corporate stuff and mark that it's, this is user-generated. They try to put it in its own category, and then guess what they'll do after that? You already know what they're going to do. Well, then they'll say, whoa, this is a little extreme here. We need to put this in. Make sure you just move that algorithm down a little bit, make it hurt those videos a little bit more. Let's boost up this corporate stuff here, and so on and so on. So before Amazon can even fully start boosting up this platform, oh no, you better watch out, Vox. Or you better watch out, Amazon Prime Video, because now Vox and Wall Street Journal are coming at you. Now, these aren't big stories yet, but just wait. They will be eventually, especially if Amazon props itself up as a true competitor. Because a true competitor that actually tries to compete with YouTube on everything that YouTube does by cutting you a little bit of the ad revenue and stuff like that will probably take off. Because I know a lot of people on this platform that would jump ship real quick because YouTube is not user content friendly anymore. It's just the truth. They're not. There was a article I was reading the other day about how, pretty much YouTube doesn't even really recommend anybody other than like Jimmy Kimmel's late night hosts are the big thing they push now. Clips from Jimmy Kimmel and the late shows and all this stuff. That's the stuff that they push now. So before Amazon Prime can even try to prop itself up against YouTube, they're already going to go against it. So it'll be interesting to see how all of this works out. Anyway, though, I just thought this was really interesting and I wanted to share it with you guys. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think any company that tries to go up against YouTube is going to have to face legacy media? I think so. I think that they're going to throw their whole force at them so that they don't, cherish content creators. That's what they're going to do. So anyway, thanks for watching. Give me your thoughts on this. Throw a like up. Share the video. Hit that notification bell. Make sure you're still subscribed. By the way, that's a thing. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.